Hi everyone, it's Lisa here, and I'm back today to share with you another video using the Mix Your Media Kit, and this is from Wendy who's wsquaredscrapbooking.com. And I just want to tell you, if you're looking for information about this kit or any of the stuff that I'm using today, make sure you head over to thepinkcamera.com and I will have all the information listed below. So today I'm using this really thick piece of, I don't know, it's like cardstock that's got like a pattern on it. And I wanted to make like a super mini art journal. Like, if I just wanted to take it like as for traveling, I could just pop it in my like a little Ziploc bag with, some paints or some pens, and I could just, doodle or whatever with it. So I'm going to cut my pattern or my white paper, and this is actually scrap paper that I had cut out from my big art journal, and rather than throw it in the garbage, I was just going to use it in this little mini art journal. So it's kind of doing double duty. It was stuff that I was using in my art journal book anyway, so this is just going to kind of aid in that. So I cut my paper wrong the first time around, so I'm just cutting it down, and I believe it's 3.5 by 5 inches, which is roughly half the measurement of this cardstock. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate the front covers, and I'm going to go over top of it with a layer of gesso, and I'm going to do both sides. So I'm just going to dry that, and then I'm going to move on to the other side and gesso that side as well. I'm pulling out this canvas that's in the kit, and it's this kind of like I don't know, chartreuse green kind of. So I'm going to go over top of that with gesso as well and let that dry. Then I'm going to take these pieces, these die cuts that I have in some scrapbooking kits. I believe those little Insta frames are from the Maggie Holmes collection, and then the Polaroid frame is from the Amy Tan, I think it's the +1 collection. So I just wanted to try and get a little bit more mileage on that canvas. So the gesso is just going to help me color it, and it's going to take color a little bit better. It's just going to be a truer color. So there's this tissue paper in this kit, and I'm not going to lie, this I would have totally hoarded. I could have just kept it, stared at it. I freaking love that tissue paper. So I'm using some fluid matte medium, and I'm just going to use that to glue it down. And here's the beauty part with that texture on there. It's like bonus because that tissue paper just soaks into all those grooves, and you get all that extra texture without all the effort. So it's awesome. And I'm going to take the rest of the tissue paper and I'm going to put it on the back side. So nothing went to waste here. I'm just going to give it a quick dry, and then I'm going to cut off the extra. And then I'm going to take my Dylusions paint and I'm going to paint the front covers. I use I believe it's the teal one. I can't remember the color. And then I believe I used the lemon zest. I was going to use this pink one, but I decided to go, I always go for pink and teal. So I was like, oh, I'm going to try something different. So I went for this, and I love the color combo. So I'm just spraying some water on top of it. I just wanted to blend it out. I didn't want it to be a really opaque color. And these blend really nice with the water. So it was just taking a little bit of a paper towel and just blending out the colors. So now I'm going to do the back side of these pieces, and I'm going to do the exact same thing as I did before. Just put some color down, spray some water, blend it out with the paper towel, and I love this look. I so want to do this on another, like maybe on a scrapbook page or on an art journal page. I love that color combo. You kind of get this nice green in between the blues and the yellows. So anyway, that's just coloring it up. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to come in and color some of the die cuts that I just cut out. And so I'm going to use, oh, I'm sorry, I lied. I'm going to use this stencil by Tim Holtz, and I think it's called the Bubble Stencil. And I'm just going to take some of the red Dylusions paint, and I'm going to add a little bit of pop of red to those pieces. So I'm going to color these these little die cuts that I cut out. And at first I colored that love red or pink. It's going to change to red and then it's going to change to teal. It goes through like several changes of colors. But the nice part with this Dylusions paint is it takes the color really, really well. Okay, sorry about that. I had a phone call, so here you're gonna see me change the color to red, and again, that color's not gonna stay the way it is, but I just thought it would so you could see how well they take the color. So I just use my fingers to put the color on top, and I just like the fact that I don't have to, you know, dirty a paintbrush for just such a small area. So I like to use my fingers for that, and then it shows like that you're getting messy and dirty and everything else. So if you don't like to get your fingers dirty, you can just simply pull out a paintbrush. It's just as easy as that. So after I have it all all colored, I'm going to glue down that or the little frame with some hot glue. It's just going to hold a lot better. And now you can see that love in the top, in the corner there is blue. I believe I use the not the teal. I think it's the teal color. And then I'm taking some thickers, the chipboard thickers, and I am going to put I love art, and I have this white heart, this white canvas heart, and I'm going to I'm going to paint that with some red Dylusions paint in a second here. And I'm just gluing everything down with a hot glue gun. That way I just know for sure that it's going to hold. So that is pretty much how the top cover is going to go. Now I'm pulling out my Zetterbind It All, and I'm just trying to see how I can line this up. Now, what I actually did is I used my Tim Holtz ruler. I centered the chipboard in the middle of that, and then I punched once, and then I guessed roughly where it should be punched, and then I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to punch the other side, and it's going to line up the next time around. But it's a little tricky at first to get, but as you're going along you get a little bit more confidence doing it. So I'm going to do that to the second chipboard frame as well as all the papers, and then I'm going to come along with those little O-rings, they call them, put them through all those pieces. But what you do is you take the front cover, I believe you take the front cover and you flip it to the back, or you take the back cover and you flip it to the front. I always get it backwards. And then I just crimp the O-rings on, and now you can see that little art journal. It's just super mini, a nice little travel size, fun to play with. You could use it for art, or you could use it just for journaling in on its own. And I just love how compact and cute it is. So don't forget to check out wsquaredscrapbooking.com for the kit. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye.